How's it going, everyone? I'm Jon Gillin from Silver Sound Guitar, and today I'm just going to cover 4 basic types of picking. So those are going to be alternate picking, economy picking, sweep picking, and tremolo picking. Now there's going to be a little bit of overlap with these, obviously, but we're just going to talk about what they are today, and then in another video we're going to be able to talk a little bit more about how to use them and different ways to get started on practicing them. For starters, I'm going to go ahead and just look at the alternate picking. So alternate picking is simple. It's just going to be down, up. Okay? So if I were to play, for example, just a normal pentatonic scale, it's pretty easy. Here's an A minor pentatonic. We've got down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And so you can see right there, it's pretty straightforward. Now, where it gets tricky is when I'm doing 3 notes per string or something similar to that, maybe just a simple caged shape as well. But here's kind of a 3 notes per string here in A major, and you can see what happens is I've got down, up, down, and then the next thing is actually going to be an upstroke. So in strict alternate picking, that's going to be the case. And that can make it kind of difficult if we're trying to do something where it's going to make it easy on your right hand, and that's not always easy on your right hand. So the other one then is economy picking, which is especially helpful when you're doing these 3 note per string runs. So for example, if I take that same A major scale like that, and instead of doing the alternate picking where I go down, up, when I change that 5th string, I'm going to go down, up, down, down, up, down, down. So that entire time, I'm always playing that downstroke when I change strings. So that's the basics of economy picking. Now, economy picking dovetails into sweep picking. So this is something that I have a lot of students asking about right now. And really all sweep picking is kind of economy picking in the same direction, and you're just sweeping the string, or sweeping the strings with your pick. So it's basically just like strumming, but you kind of, typically you're going to be playing in arpeggio. There might be some hammer-ons and pull-offs in there, but as you can see, that motion of the pick just sweeps up and down. So you're very slowly articulating things. And stay tuned because I'll do some videos on just starting sweep picking. Now the last one I wanted to talk about is tremolo picking. And tremolo picking is actually pretty straightforward. It's just your super fast alternate picking. So it's just a down up. Now that's kind of a slow version of it, but basically what I recommend, now this is not for everyone, but I recommend finding a place to brace your hands. Some people like to brace using their pinky right here. Some people prefer to brace their thumb or their wrist, whatever that is, somewhere else on the guitar. But generally speaking, when you're doing that, what you want to do is you want to make sure that that pick is just moving as quickly as possible. And it's a little bit different because it's not all in the wrist. And if you watch the inset camera here, you'll notice that what happens is when I start slow, there's a lot more wrist to it. But when I start into that tremolo picking, you'll notice that my arm kind of comes in a little bit, but don't lock your wrist. It's important that you keep that wrist loose because that's ultimately what's going to give you that speed. So, we've covered those 4 types today. Like I said, it's a quick tips video. It's only about 4 minutes long, so there you go. Anyway, stay tuned for the next one where we talk a little bit more about picking technique.